So what's the title of this article?
Master on the Mound.
As a good reader, you automatically think strategically and actively to understand what you read. As a tutor, your challenge is to learn specific reading comprehension strategies to teach explicitly, one at a time, to your learner. By learning comprehension strategies, your learner will become aware of how to think in order to make meaning while reading. Good readers actively ask and answer questions as they read. They predict what is going to happen in the text. Then, they monitor their comprehension by reading along to see if their predictions were confirmed, or if they need to readjust their understanding based on what happened in the text. The goal of teaching this strategy is for your learner to practice asking and answering predictive questions independently, internalizing the process so it becomes automatic.
Hey there, Paul.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fine, doing fine.
Very good.
Yeah.
You know, today in our lesson, we are going to be learning a strategy, and it's all about making predictions, okay?
Making predictions.
So, you know, my first question for you, though, is what is a strategy?
Strategy is idea.
You know, it is an idea. And in this case, this idea or this strategy is like a tool, okay? So it's going to be a tool that we can use specifically to work on reading comprehension or understanding what we read. And it's called making predictions.
Making predictions.
Do you want to guess what the word predictions means? Any association with that?
Predict is something will happen, you think will happen next.
Yes, very good. That's exactly what it is. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so during this story, we're going to be making guesses about what we think will happen or what we'll find in the text.
Yes,
okay?
yes, yes.
And then we're going to be going back to see if we were correct in what we guessed or if we need to adjust our thinking and guess some other things instead.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
Because really, strong readers, they're asking themselves questions all the time. And, you know, the truth is we actually can't see what's happening inside of a person's head while they read. So in this strategy, we're going to try and make it clear what kinds of questions a really strong reader is asking and answering as we read.
Yes.
And that way, as we go along, you're going to become more and more of an expert on asking yourself questions and answering questions as you read. Okay? During the story today, I actually am going to do all the reading out loud while you follow along and listen. And the reason for that is so that you can really focus on reading comprehension and not have to worry at all about breaking words down or coming across words you don't recognize or reading at a good rate that's might be kind of quick or whatever. So my reading means that you can focus strictly on comprehension and not have to deal with other parts of reading. Okay? We're going to be reading a folk tale. Okay? Have you heard about folk tales before?
Yes. It's stories people made up centuries ago.
Okay. Yeah, it's exactly.
There's stories in all cultures in the world.
Beautiful. And they are told out loud and passed down from generation to generation.
Generation to generation, yes.
Beautiful. Something interesting about folktales is they're not usually written down.
No, it's all in their memory.
Yeah, it's all memory stuff. And maybe we'll read about an animal or some aspect of human nature that we all can connect to.
When practicing this activity on making predictions, you can retype a story to divide it into separate passages on the page for folding. But you can also do this strategy without folding paper. Simply stop periodically to check in on earlier predictions and make more predictions. The goal of practicing reading comprehension is for your learner to master and internalize more and more comprehension strategies to choose from and use in a variety of reading situations. You've seen a tutor do quite a bit of talking when explaining a new strategy. During most lessons, you and your learner would be equally talkative.